I don't know what the deal is. There we go. We've got transcoding anyway. Right, okay, finally. I can do stream announcements. Right. iPande, real Pande Sectpr-42. There we go. Right, that's Discord. It's done a zoomed in 16:9 for some reason. No idea why. And I'll go share that elsewhere. Okay. Post. Did I release that video today? I think I forgot. Or did I? Did I forget? Did I release it? No, I released it. I had a horrible feeling I had forgotten. Which, you know, would not have been brilliant, but there you are. Clocks have changed in the US, have they not? Let's see. Last updated 2021, okay. I should probably run off and I suppose live screen, yes, live screen, there we go. Savik, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. I'm gonna go grab the Beast Daily. Cape Soto Mohoney, hello from Newland City, said the evil Omni spy. Because of course he did. Click to join raid. Join. There we go. I'm just grabbing the daily. Beast Daily. KP Alexander, welcome to the stream. Ahoy, yes, indeed. Our pirate and things. Here he is. Right. I'm here for the assignment. Scroll. Beast. There we go. We asked for Beast. We're getting Beast. And poof. Back to Shadowlands proper. So how the devil is everyone this Sunday? Are you well? Need to remember, swap my research around for, what was kinetic? Delta, intellectual refinement, psychic, time space, proc. And then intelligence for 25. Need to get all of these done. I moved discipline up to 5 in one go. I went to the catacombs and just pulled a bunch of mobs. Bunch of spirits. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. I think some soldier in there was killing them one at a time. I tried talking to him, but he didn't respond, so I just carried on. I was literally one pull and it went to there, which isn't bad. But for the hand in on this one, what was practical use? Something there. Kinetic mastery. Nano delta. There's apotheosis. Apotheosis. To finish as well. What was intellectual refinement? That's on a 7. Psychic again. Time, space. Proc. Intelligence. Practical use. There we go. Just got a player set up as a reporter with their own tabloid news agency. Be on the lookout for RKRP in the near future. Okay. So do they walk around in a trench coat with a microphone, that kind of thing, or complaining that it's raining? You know, that kind of thing? Is that the... What does it look like? I want to know. RKRP. Optech News training exercise at Omnipol headquarters. Nothing since then. Nah, it'll be okay. Right. Knowledge of the end. There we go. We'll see. Not sure what they're going to write yet. Okay, so they're another sort of character you've created, that kind of thing? Something? I don't know. So I don't know if we have the pleasure of Savick in the group. I'm looking. Oh, I see a Savick. Yay. What team am I in? Yeah, there I am. Oh, promoted to Team 2 tonight. Time, is that the correct time? 16:34 hours. That's right, isn't it? So he's still got 20 minutes. Yes, the wonderful pandemonium, and as you can see, I am back at a normal height. Last week I was ridiculously tall. Our bot is currently down in guild, I think. Not that there's that many of us there to sort of use it, but, you know, there's a few of us. There's a few. I think I'm going to make another cup of tea. I started trying to stream, like, I don't know, 1:15, and I had to try umpteen times just to get it to work. It does this to me sometimes, and it's quite annoying when it does. I was only 3 times. Felt like more. Right, those are gone. Didn't you have like a little banner thing moving along and all that on a Twitch channel or something at one point? I thought you did anyway. Was that you? Soto Mo Hootie? The evil ominous spy? Did you not also have like a little news channel thing that was sort of running all the time with like a news banner? Was that someone else did that? Yeah, I remember. That was pretty cool. I liked that. I mean, I didn't spend hours and hours watching it because nobody was talking or anything, but I liked it, that it existed. I quite liked Anarchy Cam. Except, some of it was a bit, You log it in from time to time. Very good. Yeah, you could kind of have that. Yeah, Anarchy Cam was a different thing. It was quite good that he put Clan Petting Zoo or something on a feed from Old Athen or something. It's like, okay. Yeah, and cameras in ICC, and remember, yeah. Didn't someone put a big Trox in front of it? In a thong or something? I was like, this is why we can't have nice things. What are you gonna do? 7 bastards. Hey ho. Welcome to the stream. Love Nick, subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 16 months. Wow. Thank you very much for the resub. Good to hear from you and see you. How are you doing? Okay, that's alright. I think I got something in it yesterday and I kept rubbing it instead of, letting it sort itself out or washing it out. Made it worse. So it's bothering me today. Can see out of it okay. Ish. It's working alright basically. It doesn't hurt when I look at bright light or anything, so I don't think there's anything too much to worry about. If it's still hurting tomorrow, I might nip to the quack and get them to have a look. Alright, let's check. We've got Izzy Gimmer's Tactical Nuke. Izzy Gimmer's Ultimatum. There we go. They're in the correct place. Maretes. Have fun, Carlos 2. Thank you. Spent the last few weeks in San Francisco. Training for work. Free vacation, yeah. What's San Francisco like at this time of year? Good? Bad? Indifferent? I don't know. I don't know my climate seasonal thing. Is it, what is the time changed in the US today? Or just not all of it, some of it? Or is it just Canada? Because it's not till the 27th for us we change. Clocks go forward. So you lose an hour in bed. For stupid... I've maintained this every time the clocks change. I'm like, why? I've got used to one now and you're changing it again. And there's no need. We don't need to sort of save that. Arizona and Hawaii do not do daylight saving. Well, yeah, because no one should. There's no need. It's archaic and we don't need it. Someone came up with the idea of just everybody on UTC. And at first you go, no, because... yeah, but it wouldn't matter, would it? Because it's an arbitrary time unit, but it would make moving east and west so much easier. Because the train or the bus or whatever that you're on, arriving at a station at X time, would always be correct. You wouldn't have to change it every time. And it wouldn't matter, let's say they made it Pacific time. Well, you'd get used to saying, oh, it's morning, therefore it's this number. Because it's arbitrary, isn't it? It doesn't make any sense anymore anyway, because, you've got, you've got street lights and everything else everywhere, and even out in rural areas, it really doesn't make a lot of difference. You know, we're so illuminated, you know, literally with lighting and stuff now. No time zones on Rubicar. No, because no one can get used to the 25-hour days. Have I got all my dock buffs? I don't believe I have. Savik. Thank you. You've got all yours, I think, have you? You've got all your NT buffs. Yep. Personal, yeah, you got all yours. They make such a difference once you start using Noten lenses and things like that. Have I got time to make this cuppa? I have, haven't I? Got like 10 minutes. Right, I'm making a cup of tea. Do you want the intermission music? There you go. We'll have intermission music. While I go and make a cup of tea. Soto Mahoney, hang on. This intermission is brought to you by OmniAdmin. OmniAdmin would like to remind all residents of Rubicon that we value your time, which is why we adhere to a unified 24-hour clock on Rubicon that has a 25-hour day cycle. That's gonna make sense. Why are we getting up in the middle of the night? Why is it dark at lunchtime this week? Yeah, I think it was S.G. Collins, someone. He's a filmmaker, but quite a... is intellectual, right? Yeah, kind of. Well, he thinks quite a lot of abstract stuff and does a very good job of explaining his viewpoint. I quite enjoy listening to him. I don't always agree with him, but I quite often do. And I definitely agreed with him about the time zone thing. It was really quite good. Is when you had a bunch of people go, oh, the lunar landings were faked and all that. He posted a video why he didn't agree with him. He said, well, I can't absolutely know because I wasn't on the moon in 1969, so I can't absolutely say one way or the other. However, and then explains how expensive it would have been to fake it versus actually just build a rocket and do it. And it's technically easier to just do it than it would have been to fake it, no matter what Stanley Kubrick had done previously. On live TV, on video feeds and the such like. And because he's a filmmaker, he could explain why the photographs look exactly the way they do, you know. We can't get people to agree that killing each other is wrong. No way we're going to be able to agree on what time it is, I know. Well, up until, you know, like the 60s, I guess, most clocks had... you know, like national time plus local time on them. Because a lot of places would set their time according to, you know, noon was noon. So a lot of clocks had 2-hour hands just slightly out of sync, depending how big the difference was. There's old train timetables from the UK that say things like... train departs at 1200 UTC or 1205 local time. You know, they're still like that, but they just got rid of local time because it was so expensive to A, make all these clocks that could do both, and B, it was expensive because you were printing twice as much paper. It's crazy, I've never seen that. Yeah, well, he explains what video technology looked like then. And, like, these... thing the size of a car was used for live video. Everything else was just broadcast. You know, when you saw Star Trek in the 60s, you were watching a studio camera looking down, like a bench projector. So, film runs through... shone up onto a screen like that and the camera's looking at it. That's it. The original film was 35mm or 16mm. It was enough to get 4K out of anyway. Quite easily. Someone did a few bits and pieces of that footage and like, because you literally have to scan in every single frame of the film and then recolor grade it, because obviously the chemically the film has lost some color and details. So yeah, we got callers. Target is not in a fight, but at least we know. Yeah, it's one of his most successful videos. Can I find it? Okay. think it's Collins. I think that was his name. Might not have been. Give me a sec. I'll find him. I'll find him. Depending on when the last time he uploaded a video was. It could have been very, very long time ago. Which would mean, yeah, I'm never gonna find it if I can't remember the guy's name. When did he last upload a video? Oh my god. Is it SG or SJ, call it? I can't. I'm sure it's Collins. No, not YouTube, your crap. When you're trying to find out everyone you're subscribed to, it's so incredibly difficult. And the search function just searches all of YouTube instead of just searching your subscriptions. You know, how hard would that actually be to get right? He's Collins. His channel might be called something else, though. My problem is I have way too many channels I'm subscribed to, but I don't want to unsubscribe from any of them because, you know, now and again they do something interesting or, you know. Trying to find it for you now. Just to prove I did not imagine it. Well, we'll have to do it another day. Step and wait. Yeah, it was one scientist was arguing with people on Twitter about it, and he sourced that video, like linked the video and said, just watch this. God's sake, I can't be bothered typing all this out. Just watch this and shut up, you know. So it was quite good. And when you watched it, you went, well, yeah, he's right. No longer denied casting nuke because another NT has cast a higher double. Or dot line B or whatever it's now called. I still call it the other one. Just because. Some of them retain the name as well, don't they? They're called like dot line A, B, C, you know. Or double, or what have you. Rather the other way around. I knew what I meant. Yeah, that last nuke just feels like it takes forever. I'm still casting it in the mob like ba-dump. Very dead mob is dead, you know. Oh, rock. Rock just flew straight at the camera. Can't find Hubel. Quote, Space Quest mob very dead. Okay. Yeah, they go down so damn fast. I barely get a chance to hit them, so... It's all good. I am doing damage, IPande. Nothing is resisting me. It doesn't dare. Mind you, it'd be worth finding a Doja while we're here, if I can. Remember how it was last week? Nothing but Dojas everywhere. And now... you watch, they will not drop. Now I need one. No Doja for you. It was like every other mob was dropping one last week, if you remember. So I said, I have a theory, delete the one you have. And I was like, no! No one said move yet, so I'm not moving. Right side, use the walls. Yeah, I think it was SG Collins. I might be wrong, I don't know. I'll try and find it. We'll have bags of time in between Pande and Sector-42, I think. Nope, I'm guessing there's no Dojas for you. I can't remember if it was real Pande or iPande where it was like every other mob we looked at had a Doja on it. It was just like, wait, what? It was just bizarre. So how are chat in general? Are you all well? Like Lopnik's been training in San Francisco. All I really know about it is that's where the Federation headquarters are. The Golden Gate Bridge. Big old gay scene down there. That's about it. I don't really know much else about it. I know they get, like, proper winters and stuff. Very cosmopolitan kind of city, I believe. I don't know. Never been. I'd love to... It's probably too late in my life now to, you know, go, but I would have liked to have... oh, for God's sake, lag. I would have liked to have maybe done a bit of a tour of the States. That would have been cool. I mean, there's a lot of it to see, but yeah. I think it would have been pretty cool either way. And I would like to have toured it on a motorcycle, like a Harley or something like that. That would have been very cool. It never happened, so. And at my age, I kind of think it probably never will. Or just not that likely. Although you never know. Never say never. You know, if I did like win the lottery or something like that, maybe that's something I'd do. Getting a bit choppy. It definitely feels a little choppy anyway. Tactical nuke successfully. And it landed, it did damage and everything. Yeah, it's been a bit different this week. I'm not seeing Dojas all over the place like I was last week, when I didn't need one. Sod's law, really, isn't it? Don't need it? There it is. Doja on the blue. I think it might have gone. Someone is looting these remains. Yay! Doja. Cool. Does not share the cooldown with the regular donors. Look at all the research I still need to get done. Kind of lagging behind a bit here. Big fan of the stream. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, and we're live right now, so there you go. He suddenly pops in. He can see himself talking on the stream. I am there. Okay, well, you can see yourself on the stream now. Even if I cannot see you, I can kill you, he says. Is that a black hole? No, it hit him. Yeah, not him. Keep left clicking until I see energy vortex. Then right click, otherwise you just end up opening trade with 50 different people. Ooh, someone falling off. Maybe. No, they're there. Intelli belt, clicks, and sense agility belt. I think I'm going to need both. It's all good fun till somebody loses an eye or something. Whatever the saying is. Which belt? Oh, no belt. I was looking going, I can see... New belt? What did you type that? I need to remove strafe from the C key because I keep hitting it when I'm trying to hit V and I'm fluffing up Garrux. Nobody said up, but apparently up. Is chat still working? It hasn't moved for a little while. Or it could be just nobody said anything for a little bit. I don't know. Pulling them out today, being a little more civilized, I guess. So you can tell when you're not landing something because it immediately cools down. Like, there's no cooldown kind of deal, you know? Makes you wonder if you press the button or not, you know? You're like, well, did I hit it? Did I not hit it? The ominous music of doom. Proc reminder or reminder. I haven't even looked at which ones of these I've got. Oh, chat was bloody paused. I thought it was. The last thing I read was, that's crazy, I've never seen that. Hey, from Macto4, Dad Old Gamer, first time chat from Geef. It's never too late to do it. I was wondering why nobody was talking. Siljar Russell with a funny picture, we'll look at that in a minute. Chat was paused, but it didn't have the chat is paused due to yada yada yada. It was just paused. Going to mute, friends. Kids are watching a movie and I need to start packing for my trip. Okay. We will see you on the flip side, Soto Mahoney. Or he scrolled his chat. Yeah, I must have scrolled it, but it didn't. Normally when it scrolled it, a little thing comes up saying resume chat. Scrolled and I just went to go and type in chat thinking, chat's not saying much. And usually they will by now. There's usually more Dojas further in, yeah. Well, we got one anyway. That was ages ago. The chat has been frozen since Savik said something ages ago. I was at the start of the raid. I know, right? I'm in there thinking, that was very chatty tonight. Maybe half of them are in the raid and they're too busy for it, you know. We'll look at Siljar Russell's Pikachu in a moment. And for the daily. Yay. Fingers crossed, do we has a burden? Because I really would like one on this tune. I'm definitely going to need one if I'm thinking of doing alphas in any way, shape or form. Oh, that's just all possible loot. Weighted real Pande Zod. Yeah, I'm just seeing what dropped. Signal of... I don't think I need that really, do I? I don't think I do. Saying that now, I bet I end up wishing I'd got it. So, okay, so no Bok, because it's usually the first thing they'll roll. Yay! And we're off. Let me just check. Yep, I'm just making sure chat is actually scrolling. Right, we've got to hand in the Doja that we got. Because it doesn't share a cooldown with like an Inferno or whatever Doja. It's on its own little cooldown. Look at me go with the fixer run buff running. Yeah, I got that Doja quite early on, I'm sure I did. It was after the mid, wasn't it? It was after the middle Zod, I think. Trombi, not long until Sector 42 now. A fair amount of time. 1700 hours UTC, so like an hour and 40 minutes. I found a Pandemonium Doja. Goodbye. Meep. Set up as 1830 here. Yeah, we're still on UTC in the UK and it's 1720 UTC. Clocks have changed, yeah. Clocks have changed in the US, I know that. I think. Was it today? Did you all change your clocks in parts of America today? It's such a massive ball ache and everyone does it on different dates and just leave it. Just get rid of it. Yeah, we're 27th of March this year. It's not even on the same pigging date every year. You know, it moves around. It's like... it's tied into Easter and, you know, and all of that sort of stuff, which is based on lunar, which, you know, kind of moves around chronologically. Oh, it's just... I mean, British money used to be pounds, shillings, and pence, and when we switched to being decimalised, we should have got rid of daylight savings the same year. Make everybody's life better. Yeah, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. How are you saving daylight? You're not. You get the same amount of daylight in a day, just when the day starts is slightly different. I'm being brave because I'm right next to the statue. Yeah, it is just complete garbage. I don't agree daylight savings needs to exist anymore. What are you all going out, getting the crops in, planting them? You know, farmers working according to when the sun comes up. They don't give a shit what time it says it is. You know. Like now it's lambing season in the UK, so if the lambs are having their lamb, if the sheep are having their lambs in the middle of the night, it's still the middle of the night, you know. Yeah, just leave it at winter time. Who cares? So what if it's light at 3 a.m? It doesn't matter. People have curtains, you know. I mean, look what the birds do. The birds go, oh, you know. Sun's come up. There we go. Businesses don't run like that, though, do they? They used to. Yeah, there's no getting around it. It doesn't matter if you left it at either one, it would feel wrong for part of the year, because it does. It's like it will now, after we do it, this will suddenly be 6:15. But it's not. Why not have the time of day like in the old 12 hours of dark, 12 hours when light? And the length of the hours depends on the daylight. Well, yeah, I don't think anyone ever did it like that. The old calendars, like the pyramids and Stonehenge and places like that used, was there was only 10 months in a year. They didn't adjust their clocks. The Romans do it. So they changed the length of an hour just to suit. Yes, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Right, Siljar Russell had an earlier image. I'm scrolling up to see it. Man trapped in Budweiser warehouse resorts to drinking his own urine. And that tells you everything you need to know about Budweiser. I think I would have managed to drink the Budweiser if I'm being honest. I think I would have managed to stomach it before I did that. Trombi redeemed hydrate for 100. And then quickly, whilst we're on the wall...
Не, я болею.
Okay, that's just mean. Siljar Russell redeemed check posture for 200. Crash core redeemed hydrate for 100. It's an evil trick. My son tried to do it. He recorded the timer on the oven going off. I was making dinner once. And I needed to come down and, you know, it was like one thing was cooking in the oven. I set the timer for 10 minutes so I could put the other thing in the oven and he kept trying to trick me with it. It didn't quite work though. It didn't quite sound the same. But yeah. Nearly did. Nearly did. Tis an evil trick. It's like knock and run, but with technology. Run with the pack. Safety in numbers. It's a lazy way to do it with no running involved. Yeah, well, that was half the fun, wasn't it? Trying to get away. It wasn't the, you know, the maliciousness of it. It was more kind of like scaring yourself, you know, that you weren't going to run them down the driveway before they came to the door. It was like an adrenaline rush. It wasn't done to be mean. We were doing knock and run one Halloween, and I do remember this. Yeah, some guy said trick or treat, and they had like horrible white plastic donkeys in the garden. And we all dared my mate, you know, go and turn the donkey upside down. So he went out and it was like concreted into the ground or something. So he's pulling on its ears, and then suddenly its ears came off, and we couldn't have run if we'd have tried. We were just lying on the pavement, crying with laughter at the, you know, the broken donkey. You know, what do we know? We were 10 or something, you know. But yeah, it was like this horrible donkey thing. We were just like, yeah, go and turn that upside down. But it had like, must have had metal things on its feet in the ground or something. And he's like that. Doink! And the pair of ears in his hands, and we just like fell apart on the road outside. And he made it back, and we went, put them back, put the ears back on, put the ears back on, we're going to get in trouble. He was trying to put them back on, they wouldn't go back on. So the end he put them upside down in the holes they left behind. Oh, we were in bits. I probably haven't laughed that hard, you know, since or before. It was funny. Try and get another Pande Doja for tomorrow. Yay. Well, that's the plan. Without getting too far behind and getting squished. Nope. I did it wrong and I fell off. It was damn funny though. Probably why I remember it. I just remember being like curled up, crying with laughter. The thing is, it's like if my son did anything like that, I'd go nuts at him. But you know, people didn't have CCTV everywhere and all that back then. Different time. Why are we pulling all the mobs from behind? Who does this? You're not a member of a looting team. Wait, what? You're not a member of a looting team? That's weird. We're all one raid group. Eh? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're two raids. One small one and one big one. I'm with you. Kansas ring of circumspection. Kansas silver boots of what? Autodidact or something. Trade skill boots. Oh, there was one there as well, and I didn't get it. Never mind. Someone found it. I couldn't look at all the corpses, though. Yep. Nothing doing. It means spell learner or self-learner. Delica, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Are you well? You know, what's this? Matthias, did you know? Hang on, let me run the wall and then I'll read it. I'll read all that. Because you know what'll happen? I'll look away and just run straight into a pack of mobs. Did you know the only reason raids are possible is actually Omnitech? Our unicorns are preserving peace against the Dust Brigade. In turns, enabling to enjoy this wonderful content. Okay, you say so. Yeah, when did raid chat and raid groups become a thing? Because they weren't early on, yeah. RP much, yeah. And Soto Mahoney's packing, so someone's got to fill the roleplay portion of the evening. Yeah. 2007, yeah, it's fairly recent. I remember how it was before. We had like a bot to all cross chat, but everyone was just in a single team. So at things like the Mercs, people would put all the damage in one team to make sure that team got loot, you know, and things like that. You had to make a kill team. Yeah, exactly, Sav. Exactly. And it made farming faction a nightmare. Because it was a nightmare. Yeah, kill teams would all be agents and NTs and stuff or something. Pretty Shadowlands, like. I don't know how you wall run without using the mouse, Sav. I just tried it and it was like, hey! I'm going everywhere. No, this isn't good. No, don't like it. I think once it existed, instanced Pande. I don't know when that came out either. Same time, I guess. Yeah, docs, NTs, and I remember taking 2 teams or more to go kill eel, and how sort of fragile the aggro was. Right, just like, you know, the Emp would be fighting for like 3 or 4 bubbles solo with just getting healed before anybody else was allowed to join in, because they didn't have the taunts they've got now and stuff like that. And it was like, okay, now other range but no specials, and then halfway, okay, now everybody and special. You know, it was like very it was very tough actually to manage things like that. I'm not seeing le Dojas. Yay, Doja. No more stress trying to find one now. Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Mongo rotation. And NTs would... Yeah, exactly, yeah. I can remember people saying like 10k was the max HP, you know, and all that at one point or another. I'm looking at this tune now. It's not 20k HP. That's with like everybody's buffs and everything running. Sagittarius is Hearty Spirit Helper. Ooh, I want one of those. $100 odd points, yeah. I remember when we thought 2k was the thing, yeah. Played so much nanomajors, happy reaching 1k, yeah. And Atrox NT, so yeah, 2k was the thing. I'm studying now with 20, it's bonkers. But I think I've got like BMR, and I've got well, like improved BMR, and I've got the doc buff. It all adds up. 20k HP on an NT though, kind of nuts. It's 22, I think. Alright, see you at 42, guys. Damn! Yeah, if you miss it, yeah, you've got to solo the Zod to get back in. It's not as easy as it sounds. It does hit quite hard. Real Pande has got tougher rules. I'm glad they didn't get rid of it or anything, you know. Feel daily missions are kind of new. Yeah, 2010. Yeah, exactly. These newfangled daily missions. Keep not landing Garrux. I'm disappointed in myself. Need more MC skill. Higher AR. But Atrox 600k is hard. It's capped at 600 in tally, so does make it quite difficult to get your MC up. Yeah, I can remember like coming back after my son was born and like getting him once he was sleeping through the night, I guess, and started school and that kind of thing. Daily missions have come out. I was like, what's daily missions then? Why are they so... I was already 220 on my advert at the time. She'd say no belt again. Oh, I just missed that. Yay, double speed. Well, I saw the bid had gone up to 500 and it was staying at 500, so I bid 900 and got it for 501. It was a bit snide, I know. But I was late realising that a belt had dropped. I was reading the chat. I wasn't trying to be... I'm not clever enough to do things like that, trust me. Blue belt would have been more use, but yeah, for the sense agility boost, that could be nice. No, what we need is a nice shiny bock as well. Chances of getting loot twice in the same run, not as good as you might think. Remember when I was getting my first gun for my fixer in Alien, and oh my, yeah. I remember getting a Perennium weapon for the first time on a fixer and going, oh my god, I was using like OT cans or something like that. And it was just like, the difference was just staggering. I went from that to, I think it was like level 63 or something, still using OT cans. So, oh, you should get us a Perennium blaster. What? You know, and didn't even know what it was, and then sort of, yeah, you need to farm one of these, hack this, yeah, I'll do that bit, and then trade skilled it for me. I went to Adonis on a bigger tomb, got the part, built it, and then put it on him, and then went back to, oh god, where was it? I think it was after Subway. I'm pretty sure he was in Biomare, and I went back and I was just like, oh my god, the damage difference was nuts. I remember being all excited to try out the new OFAB weapons as well on the fixer, and then I did and went, I'm full auto, and oh my god, it's terrible. can use it like once a fight, you know, because the recharge is ridiculous on it. The laugh of a soldier when he looted and put the AI assault rifle. Is that instrument what? He locked like an instrument, I told him. And he kind of did agree. Yeah, some weapons are just not all that viable because the specials recharge is so long on them, you're better off hitting, you know, 10 times with something else. Weird. It is with the OFAB SMGs. Because they're like, well, yeah, it's got full auto. Good luck getting 6,000 full auto to cap it. Or some other ridiculous number that no one ever gets. Yeah, my soldier was... God, I think when I stopped playing, it was still this superior perennium blaster or whatever was still like top dog weapon, you know. And then when I came back, they were like, oh, OFAB this and Zan that. I was like, ooh, you know. You were evil back in those days because you were an evil omni. I see. Counted the program. Try again. I'm trying to get self-illumination on him. There we go. Look how evil you look. I will in a second after the fight. Unless there's a belt, and then I'll be bidding on that as well. I think we came in here once with like virtually full raid group. It was like the boss was dead before the ads even started to spawn, and then they suddenly spawned afterwards. I think you got healed up by a pink there as well. How evil looks at you, yes. Cat is derping the derp. The same though with the game. Every time something new comes out, everybody's like, oh, gotta get it, you know. Pyramid of Homo. I want all the awakened beast armor and gear. It was pretty cool. Sigil, no Bok again, I think. Daylight 97, welcome to the stream. How's the health? Are you feeling any better? Hopefully you are. I'm guessing there's no Bok, otherwise that'd have been the first thing to be rolled, wouldn't it? As in, if you're still at home, taking the cold cure and all that, which doesn't actually cure a cold either. It's just, just called a cold cure. You're all better. Oh, good going. That was what, like a week? That's pretty good. Spling. Who? What? Valridic has followed. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, 5 days. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Right. Can we put this belt on now? I've got those other NCUs in, which would need a reperk, I think. Yeah, when are you allowed back to work? Oh, Varric, people still play this game. Nope, total lie. Nobody playing, nobody here but us pigeons. Yeah, I just never really stopped playing it, basically. But yeah, lag. Still has lag. Yep, people do still play this game, which is why it's still here, 20 years old. It'll be 21 years old this summer. It's kind of staggering. Well, nobody's made a better game, otherwise I'd go play that. So there you go. If somebody made a better game, I would play it, but they haven't. So there you go. Tried a few, but no. Right, let's have a look. No problem there. Base abilities, I need 1k in each to swap out those NCUs. Yeah, I'm going to have to reperk to do it. Oh well. Probably worth it. Stopped playing it a few years ago, might come back. Well, you know when we had all the lockdowns and stuff, the first year of them, 2020, loads of people started playing their old fave games again. And Anarchy Online was a fave game for a lot of people, so hundreds and hundreds of people came back. Possibly thousands even. And then, you know, a lot of them went, you know what? This game's great. I don't know why I quit, you know. Right, let's try and remember our perks before we reset them. Ancient Matrix, Channeling of Notum, Enhanced Notum Damage, and then 4 in Notum Siphon, Notum Source, Notum Doctorate, Nano Combat, Genius, and Nanomorph. Okay. I would like to reset all my perks. Are you sure? Yes. I haven't got that many creds on this tune. I'm on the Icarus kick at the minute. Closest I can come to his survival games, yeah. Vulpoo, welcome to the stream. You've been hiding. Have to pop out of lurking to say hi and something. What do we want? We want to do enhanced DNA. If you enjoy it, play it. That's what I say. That's what I say about Anarchy Online. But when I say about Anarchy Online, oh my god, this game's so old. It's still good though. It always was good. You know, I don't get wrapped up in, oh, well, they could have done this with it, they could have done that with it. Well, they didn't. It is what it is. Play it, don't play it, you know. Sense as a big surprise is the low one again. No more once we get this belt on. Or a bit less when we get this belt back on. All it has to do now is find the damn belt. The HUD I'm looking for. Well, there we go. 1941. Okay, we want... Where is it? Secondary genome. Should just get us there, I think. Not quite. But when we put the belt on, we will be. Yeah, nobody's... like I say, nobody's actually... in my own opinion, nobody's actually made a better game than this, so I don't see any other point in playing a game that isn't as good. You know, I don't have as much fun in other games, so I don't play them. You know, it really is just as simple as that. For me, anyway. You know, it's going to be different for different people, I guess, but... me personally... is best game, so I play it. It's a masterpiece like this will never be created again. No, it won't. AO2 will never be a thing, because nowadays games have to be built for the... well, I don't know. I mean, the argument that it's dumbed down. But certainly, they have to be made... I mean, you got to remember when games companies were making games when AO came out, they were making games for the sake of making games and have people play them. Nowadays, games companies are more like a casino. You know, they're basically, they exist to make money out of people playing their games. You know, it's the you know, the slot machine, one-armed bandit mentality with games now. Yeah, playing it on a 20-year-old graphics engine. I need to give myself some credits because I haven't got any to go re-perk on this guy. Yeah, we're even playing it on the old engine. Yeah, I do for raids because it's more stable, you know. Simple as, really. Who might have a few creds on them? This guy might. Not many. Okay. Well, I went and tried, what was it, Monster Hunter World, and it was just a loop, continuous loop, and it wasn't that engaging, and yeah, it looked pretty, but where's the game? And there was no interaction with other players, really. Except for one guy going, oh, you know, Toshiro it was, he bought me the game, said, yeah, I'm a game. I said, well, don't do that. What if I don't like it? You know, he was like, it's all right, you know. I think, I don't know if he got some kickback on it or whatever. I hope so. So yeah, it was, you know, is what it is. I tried it. I played Star Wars The Old Republic. I tried... oh yeah, this guy will do. Yeah, I tried The Old Republic. Tried loads. I just never quite got on with any of them the same. I mean, the best thing about Star Wars The Old Republic is when you play the solo portion of the game, really. The storyline for your character to develop and everything's really good. And then it's kind of fun for a bit, and then they keep moving the goalposts every week. Warframe initially was awesome fun. Didn't feel very social, to be honest. It was very auto team find, and just hope you don't get someone that doesn't know what they're doing and won't talk to anyone about what they should be doing, to beat a boss or something like that. And then you do loads and loads of grind to get all the parts to make a really great weapon, and then they change how that weapon works, and all that grind's gone down the toilet, and they just do it too often. And they do it to keep people going back to the money store, because the easy way to fix the problem is, go spend real life money kind of thing. And it's a shame that Warframe went down that route. They were always on a knife edge with it, because it is a free-to-play model. But now just leans too heavily on the cash shop. And I just got fed up of it. Like, they brought in 2 new Warframes, and to get them, the easy way was just pay with real platinum, which is the equivalent of real money. Or take all your gear off and kill this boss fight without any gear on to get the parts, and you need like umpteen parts to make the damn thing. And like everyone I saw that had it the same day, I was like, right, well, you bought the new frame. And I didn't like the frame anyway. It had the weird thing where it was comical at first, but I didn't like the way it played or did anything. The play style of that particular frame, which is like class almost, didn't appeal. And then they did another expansion, like they did the Fields of Eidolon, Plains of Eidolon. That was excellent. And then they did another one on a frozen sort of planet. That was really good. And then they introduced another one, and I just really didn't like it. It was this infested planet. The whole thing was all infested, and I was like, I don't like it. It kind of grosses me out, to be honest. I know it's part of the game, but I don't like it. And yeah, just never really bothered after that. No, I'm fine. I just needed to move creds, that's all. He's burnt through his first billion. Buying this, that, and the other. Right, Nano Combat. Ancient Matrix. Need to put these back, otherwise none of his perks will fire, and I'll be wondering why he's not working. No, I'm fine for creds. Enhanced nano damage. I think I had Essence and no, I'm not sure. What I definitely had was Nano Doctorate. Did I have an open source? I don't think I did. Essence and Notum I had. First time, well, I'm missing 2 things there. Kakadadra? I think. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Help me out, please. I know you'll be able to do it. I was running AO in 14... Yeah. I installed AOH. See, my game doesn't open the resolution anymore. It opens lower resolutions, though. Do you have more than one monitor? If it was running at 14 from 2 monitors. Yeah, I know, but when you look at your launcher drop down, hang on. Okay, when you click on settings here, shift it from one of those to the other and try again. Because it might be trying to output to the other monitor. I had some in Norton Siphon, but not that many. Norton Source. Oh yeah, this one had Intelligent Psychic. Was that the only one? Yeah, an open source I had. What I can't understand is you saying that you did run it at 1440p. Was that on the new engine or the old engine? Because when you run AOIA, you have to tell it that you want to introduce the fix. So if you've like installed the game, well, the other option is you could use DG Voodoo. Which is what I'm using right now. That works as well. We've got another video for that. The AOIA video, though, there's nothing different about that. If you followed the steps on that, it should work. I've got 10 points left. Oh, Nanomorph. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the step should work. DG Voodoo works as well. I think DG Voodoo actually works a little better, because then you can put reshade in and have DX11 effects and stuff. Right, I think that's all put back together. Yeah, this is DG Voodoo, so it's not as simple as AOIA, but you know, it works. There you go. It has more sense and more agility. Yeah, DG Voodoo. I'll try and find you the link. Well, there you go.
Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. If you're...
Nope. I don't get to say what gets advertised on my stuff, but yeah. That's what I use. I don't really use Item Assistant except for that, really. And then switch to using that. But it was amazing that he'd done it, you know, and done it so easily as well. Oh yeah, disconnecting one monitor can do it as well. I had it doing something like that. I use 2 monitors, one I play on and the other's, you know, for the stream and things like that. Or if I'm grinding, I'll put, you know, fire up Netflix and watch whatever, you know. I think I'm going to be interesting and go on the Keeper yet again. But yeah, DG Voodoo is very good, actually. It doesn't really help you on the new engine, but it certainly does on the old engine. No, it's showing the frame rate. It should be. It's like, this is ever since they I updated this experience, it just barely works anymore. Well, when you start up the client, double check how many options you've got there. Give me a sec, there's an alarm on my phone going off. Yeah, AOIA is what enables higher resolutions anyway. But if you completely delete your game folder, you need to put it back on. And to do it hasn't changed, you know, it's still, there's a little drop down on the AOIA thing. Well, if you click it again after doing it, it's possible that you've undone it, you know, like, because the option is there to get rid. You know, maybe someone tries it and goes, oh, it doesn't really work well for me, and doesn't want it anymore. It gives you the option to get rid of it again. Yeah, the drop downs there. I don't know if I've got. I don't know where the shortcut for it is now. It's a while since I made that video. An imager. Yeah, there you go. Enable high resolution for Anarchy Online Classic. That's the drop down. You can't. It's not just install AOIA. You have to do that step as well. It's mostly what it's for is inventory management across as many tunes as you log in with that account. Multiple accounts as well, as far as I know. So it's engineered for that. But he, in making it, figured out that, you know, he could fix the resolution lock. Because it's an artificial lock on the game. And the file it adds just gets rid of it. I'm not sure why they put that on there, except that maybe a stability issue thing or something like that, or maybe it had to do with 32-bit operating systems, which we all ran at that time. You know, very few people had a 64-bit OS. There was like, you'd have to be running Windows NT or NT4, it would have been in 2001, something like that. And then I had Windows XP 64 as soon as I got a dual core. But a lot of other software wouldn't run on it, so I went back to regular XP and then stayed with XP and then XP 64 until Windows 7, because the other versions were a load of shite. I see a brute cal enforcer keeper in front of me. Yes, you do. Yeah, the artificial limit is 2048 by 2048 is the artificial limit. But nobody could run that then. Nobody's monitor did that. I'm going to make a cup of tea and I will leave you with the intermission music once again. And I am back. There's people complaining back in 2010, yeah. That was a set 99% sure. I think the old AOI, I don't know. And the AOIA Plus doesn't. Don't know. Yeah, I had a 1080. I had a... Oh, God, what did I have? Oh, yeah, I had a 16 by 10 monitor for a while. That was the first flat panel I bought. It wasn't cheap, but I was so disappointed by the colour quality compared to... I had a... I think it was Mitsubishi 19-inch CRT, but it was a Triniton type tube. It was really good. And compared to that, I just thought the colour was like, ooh. I remember trying to run Crysis on it, so I must have got it in about 2007 or something. And then I got a 16 by 9 monitor not long after. I got a better, you know, each generation of flat screen, you know, of LCD screens have gotten better and better. I'm not sure what file AOIA adds to your folder. I've got so much crap in my installation folder. I don't know what folder it adds. I think it just adds a file, because it doesn't overwrite anything, but I've got so much crap in here I wouldn't be able to tell you which one. Yeah, some DLLs, but I don't know which. Some of these, somewhere. Kagadira has subscribed at 2-1. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, it needs a wrapper file for... yeah, if you're doing DX... It does, yeah. It worked perfectly. What are you using now then? DG Voodoo? Because I find that really good. Let me fire up if it'll work. MSI Afterburner. No, I don't want to update. Why would I want to update? I'm playing the same bloody game, etc. Reba tuner, no. There we go. DXD11. 70 frames a second. I actually used AOIA, but it was thanks to you. Oh, well, you're very welcome. That's why I make the videos, help people out. You know? Encourage people to play any way I can. Join the raid. I shall join the raid. There we go. What are we this week? 2 sides? 1 side? No idea. That's why you host AO bots for free. Yeah. That's it. If I had the means to do that, I would. I don't really, though, so... We're on West. Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we'll rebuff. Seeing as we've got time. 27 points on treatment to get RK 200 imps then. What level are you? And are you paid? Is it paid and what level? $125 should be easy enough. Is this the fixer? Should be alright doing 200s at that level. Med suit? Or whatever. Hoppy Angie. Yeah, it should still be on a paid, yeah, because you've got perks and stuff, I think. You would have 10 there, 10 there. Ooh, just short of that one. But then you've got a bit more there, bit more there. Yeah, there's 30 there on perks alone. 70, 70, and 125. Yeah, there you go. There's more than 30 there between combat knowledge and first aid perks. And you'd have the first tier HUD, treatment HUD, which would give you, is it like 15? I think, the Lobby one. The HUD gives you 5. Yeah, just use those perks if you can. Then a med suit, easy enough. If you're on an Omni team, just go get one. Run around all the basic shops. Couple of rings, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember what the HUD starts off as. It's been that while now. It gives 100 at that level, but I can't remember what it gives straight away. Can't use that token board because that's 200. But yeah, you should be able to manage it just from that. Is it 100 for the board? Treatment for 25, title level 6, so 190. Prototype. Oh, that's from the wreck, isn't it? The one I looked at then, that's from PW Borgs usually. Is it a quest, is it? Yeah. Oh, hole in the wall quest. I've not done that one. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, and he's 125. You could do that, yeah. So you got the stripped merit board from the wreck. Have you got enough perks to put into those 2 lines? First aid and combat knowledge. You've got those 2. Should be alright. I'm already hitting symbionts by the time I'm that level though. It's just that's the way I like to do it. 10 to treatment, yeah. Yeah, if you've got a few perks you can use those. Mystical Force tight shirt paying 10 billion. K. Someone really, really wants that shirt. Look, Sav, look. Where's your shade? When you're making the shade? Quality 300, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that. Day one you make a shade and I'll go farm Fear Forged blades for you. Of quality 300 pants on your crap. Nice. Well, you go in there with go into Steps of Madness with an NT. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Loot everything. No level lock on that dungeon. I think really it could do with one, but I sold one of those 2 years ago for 15... What, billion? For the shirt? I mean, worth more now then. Are they super duper rare? They didn't look that amazing to me, but... God damn. Yes, but you're very shrewd with the old GMI and everything. Problem is people, I don't know how to farm them either. I remember there was, which is it was called the nipple shirt for a while. Because if you put it on a Solitus female, it was like a millimetre of nipple showed. It was like a vest. I can't remember what it was. Old Inferno missions don't drop them that high. And Imp Static's not. No, nothing that high in a static Inferno. I think the boss at the end's like 230, 240. Thereabouts. I'm yawning. It's the weight. But what can you do? You can't move Pande up because there's too much risk that you'll come here late and yeah. Oh, the new Inferno missions dropped the quality 300. What was the stats on it then? Why is it so desirable? $1100 ACs, which isn't brilliant. Is it just the evade bonus then? It's good, but I mean, you know. For the evades. Oh, okay. $50 evades for low acquirement. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. The Tiptoe Consortium's Hula Hula outfit is actually... Is that... I can't remember what it was called. I may even have a screenshot of it somewhere. I have so many. Oh, you guys wanted to know why do you live there? Well, here's there. That's my usual morning walk. Obviously not today, but you know, middle of June. Why do you live there? Why do you stay in Britain? Well, God knows. I've probably one of these is probably that screenshot in amongst like 500 memes and other bits and pieces I've got saved. Oh yeah, this is that when people come on the Discord trying to be an anarchist. That's what I see. I live in Wales, is the country I live in. Largely unspoiled. Oh, that was what I was talking about. Yeah. Easter in Wales. Yeah. That's Easter in Wales, by the way. That's exactly what it's like. You just don't know what to put on when you leave the house. Yeah, God knows. Somewhere in this folder, perhaps, somewhere. Where all my crap lives. Yeah, people don't realise that you don't have to go abroad to get scenery like that. I mean, a lot of the time it's grey and it doesn't look like that, but, you know, the sun comes out. The splatted NT. You know what that was from? Why I took that screenshot. Where was it? That was when Space Quest warped me into the beast. And then told me, and then like warped me right in front of the beast. And I just thought that was the perfect screenshot for the video. He came. I was in res shop when I got there, you know, so I didn't have a lot of hope. What I should do is make a new folder just for memes and stuff like that, because these get all mixed up. Yeah, these are things I post at people when they talk crap. Yeah, this was... Someone posted a... oh yeah, that was the... Yeah, look, I put a beard on him. Yeah, someone posted a flood warning for where we are, and it went over the Orme. I was like, if it's over the Orme, I think the whole of the UK and possibly the planet has much bigger problems. You know. Yeah, too many memes. Oh yeah, I posted this at Linus Tech Tips. Linus Tech Tips. Tig Nefer, what's her name? Tig, I remember mostly. Comedian, actor, writer, producer, everything. Yeah, she's really good as well. I like her character in Discovery. I posted them at him and went, separated at birth. He got a few lols. People, when they post screenshots they've taken on their phone and not their computer. Yeah, I've just got so much crap in here, it's unbelievable. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. Wait. I'll show you again. Where's the Linus one gone? I was scrolling through all these thinking they were on display and they weren't. Yeah, that was it. Sorry, yeah, that's Tig somebody. I can't think what her last name is. She's an actor, comedian, writer, you know, all the things. Kind of known for stand-up though, but yeah, she's a character in Star Trek Discovery, and I just pointed out Linus looks a lot like her. Separated at birth. Kid brother. You know, the usual crap. I don't know, God knows where that old screenshot went. Of the shirt. I don't know. I'll dig it up. Nave Zero is raiding with a party of 4. Hello, raiders. Welcome to the stream. Soto Mahoney with the cheers.
The Right Honourable Rita Preston would like to remind all citizens of Rubica that OmniMed encourages you to take your daily vitamin. If you cannot afford your daily vitamin, OmniMed may be able to help. Visit the OmniMed clinic in Omni 1 today.
There you go. The voice of Omnitech, Brian. Yes. Rita Preston, my boss, since I work for OmniMed. Cool. Yes, welcoming in raiders. Unfortunately, it is a follower-only chat, but that's just to try and hold down on the spamage that I tend to get. So, and even then, they're starting to hit follow and then spam. Buy followers now, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, oh, God, go away. But yeah, you know, under no obligation. I totally forgot. Luxurious armor gives treatment. Yeah, it gives more treatment than a med suit because you've got the back item and the helmet as well. So you'd have to get a bio whatever cloak and a dome hat. Salvo, cheered.
Don't listen to the Omni propaganda.
Oh, we have a challenger. Yes, and you notice the Freudian slip. Rita Preston, wound, like to remind you. Would like to wound all citizens. Gasp, yes. Brian, why? Yeah, if you're wondering why we're referring to the text-to-speak as Brian, that's what he's called in the Streamlabs software. It says text-to-speak. I thought, oh, that's a nice feature, yeah, because sometimes I haven't got time to read them, so I went through a couple of voices, and we were testing them out on stream, and I went, this one's called Brian, and we stuck with Brian. It just sounds right to me. It's well, it made me laugh anyway, kind of a thing, you know. The life of Brian. Release Brian at the same time as ridiculing people with speech impediments. Well, yeah, you can't do that anymore. But it was that whole scene felt like they were just trying to make each other laugh, you know, more than anything else. Stand all the way over here in the corner, out of the way, and just Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. You're only a troll if you put it on top of the Unicorn Commander. The good old days. Well, it was good if you didn't have a speech impediment, but some people kind of like milk it. Like, what's his name? Jonathan Ross used to milk the fact that he said was. You know, he had a soft R. He used to milk the fact he did that. It was like a trademark for him, you know. In fact, a lot of people said, I think he's putting that on for quite a number of years, you know. Well, that whole scene just felt like they were just all trying to make each other crack on camera. The whole scene feels like that. Which is, I think, what makes it really quite funny is that people are like, on set, are just like, you know, and then they just kept the best bits and made it into that scene. But apparently they're saying, no, it was scripted, but not everybody had read the entire script. Some people only had their line, you know, or lack of lines. So you get one of the pythons coming up to you, go, you find his name amusing? Biggest, dickest, you know, right in the guy's face. Of course he's laughing his head off. Hoggerman, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, so, the great Monty Python. You were offline last night, so a box just rotted. No! That's awful. Oh, that makes me feel bad. What did I do last night? After the stream. I think I ate something and then chilled out in front of the telly and caught up on Star Trek Discovery and an episode of Picard, I think. Can't remember. No. Watched TV, basically. Just chilled out. As you do. You're running it soon. How long does this take? I won't be able to bring a tune there for it because we've already just done iPande today. Yeah, Picard's well done. I think it had a better start maybe than Discovery did. Discovery wasn't well received generally at first. I quite liked it. I preferred the Orville though. And then the second season was a lot better. And the third season was better than that. And now we're kind of up and running now. You know, it's like... But if you go back and watch early episodes, like the first season of Star Trek The Next Gen, it's pretty bad. Some of it's really terrible. But, you know, it got better. I think the problem you had with Discovery, it was very dark. And then the Michael in it, the main protagonist sort of person in it, was not very likeable. The way she was written was just not very likeable. I love the fact they swear in Picard, makes it really... Yeah, it does, somehow. You know, because you do get to a certain age where you just... That filter just goes and you're like, who cares anymore? You know, when Q's trying to tell him what's going on. Oh, just... I'm way too old for your bullshit. You know, it's like, yeah. It does somehow, doesn't it? You know, in those situations, you are going to swear. That, you know, if you don't normally swear, you've always got swearing to go to under enough, you know, duress, stress, or exacerbation, or whatever. You know, if you swear all the time, you've got nowhere to go with it. So, you know, it's good that they keep it real the way they use it as well. The fall of the Federation and lawlessness in the galaxy. Yeah. Well, I don't want to give any spoilers away for season 2, but yeah, it's good so far. You're watching Snowpiercer? No, I watched the movie. I thought that was quite a good bit of social commentary. I've not seen the series, though. I mean... I've watched quite a bit of... is it Dark Mirror? Broken Mirror? Watched a few of those. They're good. A lot of that stuff, though, it's... like, I'll watch maybe one episode and then, you know, drift off, watch something different, rather than just sit and binge watch an entire series. I know some people like doing that, and that's cool. But I tend to sort of channel hop a bit, or program hop a bit. You know, I'll watch a bit of this and, like, I'll go, I think I'll watch a bit of Trek for the next 45 minutes. Then I'm going to make a cup of tea. Then, I don't know, watch Rick and Morty or something, you know? It used to be, back in the day when I were a lad, yeah, back in the day, you used to have 3 TV channels. You had BBC One, BBC Two, and like an ITV, like some independent. So you would sit there with the newspaper looking at the TV programmes for that night and circle out the ones you wanted to watch and go, oh, this is on when this is on, and then you're trying to program the video, and oh god, it was nuts. Who's that? Matt? Audacious Titan is now following. Thank you for the follow. I like the writing in Rick and Morty. It always manages to sort of surprise me in some way. I haven't seen anything past the ones on Netflix because it's not. The season 6 is on another channel or something. The TV times, yeah. Do you remember it felt like Christmas when the TV times and the Christmas radio times would turn up in the house and be on like the coffee table or whatever? I used to love that and go through and see what movies were going to be on Christmas Day. And season 6 are on HBO now. Oh, God. I know you can get them elsewhere. I might have to do that. It's annoying. They did that with, like, Picard is still on Prime, but Discovery isn't, so you have to find it elsewhere. Obviously, I watch it on the free streaming service, but you have to watch it while it's on. You can't, like, watch things when you want to watch them. What did I watch earlier on today? You gotta find your eye patch to watch it. Arr, Jim lad. So I do. Arr. Yeah, with a lot of stuff, you've got no choice in the UK. You know, you pay like a ridiculous premium for a VPN and burn through all the data in a day. Or, arr. It's not on Prime in Canada. Good gravy. Yeah. VPNs are a good idea, but, you know, they do have data caps. If you took away the data cap and made it a subscription service, I think a hell of a lot of people would use them. But I don't think they would ever make enough money. The subscription would have to be much, much more, I think. Your VPN has no data cap. What's it called? Or is it, you know when you clip your nail back just a tiny bit too far? It's on Prime in Norway, but comes out. Yeah, we only get it on, oh God, Fridays we get Picard. And all the reviews and discussion about them is on YouTube the day before. Norton's VPN, oh God, I don't know about putting anything to do with Norton on my system. It's slow enough as it is. I don't need to make it even worse. I remember Norton Internet Security. Ugh. Used to come free on a magazine cover on a disc. Oh my God, it was just bloatware. It's cold to be a hero. Have a look. Whoa. Yep, hero. The firefighter. He is a hero. That's it. The fact that the spray off the hose is frozen on him just proves he's got some grit, that guy. Fair play. I thought you'd typoed cool somehow, like on a phone or something. Yeah, I go on and watch it on Prime, but the day before, oh, take this crap away. Hang on, I'll have to. So there's my sub feed, yeah? And then, so this channel, Trek Culture, it's quite a good channel, but it's UK based as far as I can tell. They've got Trek culture, Star Wars culture, movie, they've got one for everything. But they did ups and downs from 2 days ago from the Discovery one, which I hadn't seen, and the Picard one was like, I can't even find it. Oh, there you go, ups and downs from Star Trek. like the day before we get it. And I'm like dying to see what they thought of the episode. Oh, you couldn't see that, could you? Oh, God. And there's me talking and pointing and not looking at the the sand. Yeah, Trek culture, where's we gone? Somewhere. Yeah, look. They had the Discovery one out 2 days ago and the Picard one... it'll be 3 days ago now, really. Yeah, this came out on like Thursday, the day before we see it. So you're like, I want to watch that and see what they're talking about, you know, but you can't because it'll spoil the episode. Why does it not get released same day all over the world? I don't understand that. Yeah, it's like, do you remember region locked DVDs and stuff? Read this. If Bethesda made shelves. Yeah, they did themselves no favours whatsoever with Fallout 76, did they? Thing is, most of their stuff is... I like it because you can mod the snot out of it, make it into anything you want. That's why people still play Skyrim on Steam. When you see that, it's because, well, they got it on Steam and now they're playing a modified, 250 mods. They're more or less playing a completely different game. Certainly one with a good interface and UI, not the terrible thing they made. And it has one of the most god-awful UIs in game history. But with a couple of mods, it's great. Skyrim bug, yeah. Oh, I've got a new high frame rate monitor. It goes to 240. I'll lock the game at 120 and play Skyrim. Oh, yeah, look at this. Flying cow, things flying off the shelves. It's just... I play Skyrim. At worst, the game file is around 400 gigabytes. Not as big as that for me, but it's pretty big. Oh, yeah. Can I show? I can't really. Because the mods are in a separate folder. I use Vortex. It's just so easy to use. Trying to find a shortcut to it. Well, I play Special Edition because it runs so much better. I think that comes in about 20 odd gig. Worth it though, it does look good. And the lighting's better and it is more stable and it does run better because it's 64-bit. Can't find the shortcut for Vortex. Oh, there it is. Top Chef has followed. Thank you for the follow. Vanilla, what, 32-bit? I can't remember now. Let's have a look. I don't have that many mods on Move. Right, on this monitor. Skyrim. I don't have a lot of mods. No, it's quite a light mod list there. Yeah, that's lightweight. That's like 70, 80 mods. It's not that modded, really, by today's standards. No, don't do updates while I'm live. First time chat from Top Chef. Hey, thank you for the continued Anarchy content. Has inspired my recent comeback to the game. Welcome back to Rubicon. Yeah, so we tend to talk about anything and everything while on stream, kind of like you do if you're ever grinding missions with a team, and you're like, well, you know, we'll go on Discord, drink beer, and laugh. You know, it's it's the kind of thing, isn't it? Talking streaming services, Netflix have some golds. Oh yeah, I've seen this gag. Yeah. And Macaulay Culkin over there. I don't know if someone set that up, but yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of people... Oh, it's Chief, not Chef, sorry. I'm old. The eyes are knackered. Did I join the raid? I can't remember. I probably didn't. I didn't see a message saying, you are already in the raid. So I'm guessing maybe I didn't. Oh, you are already in the raid. There you go. I remembered to do it at the beginning, not halfway through. Yeah, I've seen that joke before, but it does make me laugh. Yeah, some proc reminder. There we go. Procs are running. They'll be running again when we get down there. We're gone 7 o'clock, so hopefully not a bazillion hours longer. And with sound. We're going to get a copyright hit on that. Okay. Mad Cat. Yes, and we have many cat video reviews. That was really like compressed to all hell and back, that was. Yeah, Bethesda bug if in Fallout, and if Doom had shelves, it would be there too. Well, Doom isn't made by the same game company, believe it or not. A lot of people go, "Oh, Bethesda, like, no, they're a publisher." And then a different company that they own makes Doom, and another one makes, you know, like Arcane made Prey, and what's the other thing called? Similar to Prey in a lot of the ways it operates. id Software, yeah. id have always made it, but they got bought up. But yeah, you've got Bethesda Publishing, Bethesda Softworks, but it doesn't matter. They're Microsoft now, so. Yeah, one of the secrets they demand to be in their games, yeah, is that kind of deal. Yeah, I remember trying out Skyrim with no mods once just to see. Oh my god, that UI. It's terrible. Absolutely pigging awful, and they've never tried to fix it. Because why would they when, you know, people will do that for them for free? Yeah. Yeah, there was I can't remember now. It was like there's a Bethesda and then there's another thing. Gopher did a great video on it. See if I can find it. Search Giffer's channel. Videos. Probably going to find all of them. Yeah, there we go. He's got a brief history of the Bethesda Game Studios and then Bethesda Softworks versus Bethesda Game Studios. Confused? He's got like little, explanation videos about who actually makes what. TSO is not made by Bethesda. It's not ESO, as it's shortened to. So, yeah. Never did like Skyrim much at first. The problems with... Oh, yeah, if you don't like spiders, Skyrim is a problem. Oh, get your data core out. Dun, 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 dun. We cannot bring any more of this melody line due to copyright. Right. I am ready. Yeah. Spiders are a thing. Can you imagine? I can imagine if you're a bit of an, you have even mild arachnophobia, and you tried Skyrim in VR, it would be horrific. Siljar Russell redeemed Sing mode for 25,000. Oh God. I am getting rid of that. Well, while we're waiting for stuff to happen, let's at least make sure we have our decrypted Kirov data core in the inventory. And then make sure your... What? Secret beacon hiding place. That's a weird message. Sing mod is a scam. I can't sing a recognizable tune because I just get a copyright claim. That's how it is. I've got to sing kind of like a bar singer and just kind of make it up as I'm going along, pretending it's jazz with jazz hands. I'm just trying to make sense of the sentence here. Secret brown hiding place. What? Have they copyrighted lullaby songs? They've probably tried. Someone tried to copyright Happy Birthday. It didn't fly though. Every time they went to court to try and do it, the judge was like, you can just fluff off. You're not having that. They claimed the song was written by one person alone, in America, of course. Some school teacher or something came up with it. And I'm like, I'm not sure I believe it. And they couldn't prove that it'd been written by one person anyway. But then they wanted to buy the rights to it, just so you can imagine the amount of videos and clips and whatever on across the whole of social media across the planet. How, they just put an auto claim in across all of it, how much money they would make claiming everyone's video. Every video with Happy Birthday being sung in it, there's got to be billions of them by now, So yeah, every judge just went, nope. But I can imagine, yeah. There's like, there was a few companies about 10 years ago on YouTube. I remember seeing it as well. Because I got emails off them and things saying, oh, if you want any free music to use on your channel, hit us up and we'll set you up with a, an account and you can use it. And every single one of these little, you know, startup companies got bought out by people that just wanted to monetize those songs. So there's people that made a video 5-10 years ago, had a piece of their music in it, maybe just in the background, they're talking over it or something, and this other company comes along and just goes, "Our song, claim," and they claim the entire video. You know, I had a 4-hour video with 4 seconds of Sultans of Swing on it, and whoever owns the copyright to that, it's automated. It's not someone, you know, maliciously looking through my 4-hour video for that 4 seconds. 4 seconds of Sultans of Swing, boom. The entire 4-hour video is then being monetized and claimed by them until I got rid of it. You know, it's copyright law that is what is actually broken, not YouTube. It's just people abuse it. It happens to everyone. It happened to, what was that guy called? Angry Joe. I think he's still going. Some of his stuff's quite good, actually. Where he did himself performed the ooey ooey bit of The Lion Sleeps Tonight, you know. Not going to do it because he had like 1 round of that and they claimed his video. And it was him singing it badly. He said himself, you know, I wasn't even singing it in tune. Nope, claiming it. How are they protecting their sales? You know, it's just, yeah, because we're gonna watch a free video rather than buy that song. You know. Yes, it's copyright law that is broken. It was never there to protect artists. It was there to protect record companies, which is, you know, is what it is. There are companies that exist in the world that do nothing but buy up the rights to pieces of music that are used widely and then go around and claim everybody else's work that maybe has that in it. I mean, really are, you know, sucking the dirt off the bottom there, aren't you? Oh, the triple lock. Yeah, I saw that. I remember him doing it. But Stephanie James Sterling doesn't monetize their videos anymore. Not for a long time. They're supported by Patreon, I think. I do love watching their stuff sometimes. It's very cathartic to watch someone articulate what I think. It's especially about certain things, you know. I'm like, oh my god, this company, you know, and it's don't come to Borry, an org mate is leeting everybody. No, yeah, people do that. I used to do that many moons ago for pandemonium raids because that's how we did them. To try and cut down on the lag and try and keep frame rates and to stop people crashing. It was like, right, if we're all the same mesh, it'll all run better, and it did. You know, enough of a difference for it to be worth doing, you know. And I got some troll over the Unicorn Commander in a big pink car. What are you compensating for? You go away. I love how they are, they, I don't know, is giving zero shit when people talk about them. Tell him to lizard them. Right. A friend claimed that was the reason for the black exarch robes in Temple of the Three Winds back in the days. Easier on the PC if everybody wore them. I think people wore them because they were good. They're the new shiny. That's why everybody had one. They were relatively easy to get as well. They came out and we still had people running around, I think, wearing flowers and Primus cloaks. Even at high levels. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that. But like we had everyone wearing flowers. Then after flowers, yeah, it was flowers and Primus. Then it was Decaniums or something, Mark II, that dropped in Smuggler's Den. After that, I think it was the first carb armor, which was much harder to make then. Then after carb armor, it was it Merc armor? I think Merc armor became the, you know, the thing to have. Yeah, Flowers Tech armor and a Primus cloak. That used to be the thing. Oh no, there was Servants of 8 came after carb. Which, once you got all of it, looked like Primus anyway. Yeah, it did. It was a lot of it was just to do with lag and stuff, you know. Didn't look like the... No, there was Anarchy Primus was like a navy blue with patterns. There was like a brown and orange Primus as well, but there was like a bluish one that was pretty cool. Yeah, it might not have been called Primus. The one I'm thinking of, it was like a bluish type of cloak. And flowers you could buy from, you know, generic armor store and things like that. It dropped in missions as well. But I kind of remember a lot of things like that, you know. But I'm remembering back 18 years ago, you know, so I don't remember it all that clearly. 19 years ago. I've probably got screenshots of it somewhere. Flowers and like a blue Primus cloak, I remember that. And Servant of 8, then Carb, I think. It could have been Carb, then Servant of 8, I can't remember. I think Servant of 8s came afterwards. Then once the Mercs were a thing, and Tara, then it was all Dragon Armor, Robust Backpack, and Goat Helmet from Eel. That was another must-have. We demand more cats, Siljar Russell. Oh, you're in demand. Most of the old school stuff I remember was we used to chain heel with CH on the merch. Yeah, you had to. There was nothing else. Vulpu, I deliver. Let's have a look. It's under a shelf, but it looks like the books have flattened it. But I think that's a shelf there. FC should re-roll dock changes from 18.7, yeah. The requirements on the top heel, they made it so Froob Docs can't even use it. It's a Dutch book. Maybe it's a Dutch cat. Could be. Yay, we're talking to him. Finally. Sector 42. Here you are. Trade the doohickey over to him. I accept the mission. Please grant me access and click goodbye. The one NPC you don't want to not do that with. Otherwise, you ain't going anywhere. White and black cats are awesome looking. Yeah. We've had all colours over the years. Last one now. You say that. Ah. Dog's kind of cat friendly anyway. Nope, staying with Human. Very cute. Well, west is... which one's west? Can't remember now. Oh, the embalmer. It's the one with the red mobs, isn't it? Hate those red mobs. They're just like, ugh, go away from me. It's the one in the west. Well, yes. I knew we were west, but... Sector 28 one, yeah. The embalmer dude and the cocoons and yeah. But he also has the red mobs, doesn't he? Or is it, which one's the one with the red mobs? In the news here a few months ago where a cat managed to get into a moving truck to a person living next door, did not get discovered before 6 days later when the movers opened the truck in Iceland. God. Are you off your Solitus on the Keeper? Solitus. You could go either, both are equally, you know, useful. Solitus Keeper's dead easy to build though. My other keeper is Atrox, I think. Yeah, he is. But I very, very rarely play him anymore. He's nowhere near as well geared as this tune. Or had as much sort of time and effort put into him. But I made him donkeys years ago. And then I've finally leveled him up, you know. I think he was like level 68 for about 7 years or something, you know. One of those forgotten tunes that you just don't bother with anymore. Very occasionally. Current callers. Let's do it before we start the raid. It's always best. Yes, the cat got sent back to Norway after it had been checked over by a vet. Got all its vaccines it needed and an emergency pet passport. And it did fly first class back with in a cat bag. All right. Well, I'm glad it got home. Sky Cannon, good luck on Sector 42, but I'm off to do some in real life stuff. Okie doke. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, we're inside, but we're still waiting. I wanted to check what a pet passport costed. It's damn expensive. 18,000 NOK, almost 1,800 euro. God almighty. Okay, we're off, I think. Here we go. Pow, splat, bang. Just trying to keep up with everyone. Did I redo my procs? I probably didn't. Trying to concentrate. Oop, coons. That was my question. Never got an answer. Yeah. I don't know. Some things just are, I guess. Sometimes it's to discourage people from moving pets around and stuff. I really don't know. It's very difficult to bring your pets with you if you were to go to Australia or something like that. But they're very protective of their closed ecosystem. You know, you introduce wild cats to Australia, you completely break the ecosystem there. Introducing new, you know, modern mammals there. I mean, that's how they ended up with dingoes. They all started off as dogs that got loose and all that. And Norway's quite careful about things like that, as well as Iceland, so yeah. I think possibly the logic is that if you're willing to spend that amount of money to bring your cat or dog with you, whatever, then you're probably going to make sure it stays with you, and it, you know what I mean? So I don't know. There's probably some logic in there somewhere, but that's a guess. Force is like, where you at, you guys? Yeah, Iceland's an amazing looking place. That's where they made Prometheus, wasn't it? Because it just looked like another planet almost, you know. I'm tempted to go to Iceland and ask if I can get fish-free fish soup. Why you want to be trolling people in Iceland? Is there such a thing as fish-free fish soup? Doesn't make a great deal of sense, I gotta be honest. And technically, can you call it fish soup if it doesn't contain any fish? You'd have to call it fish flavoured soup or something like that, you know, like they do with like roast chicken crisps, and like they're horrible, but there's no chicken in it. We call it tomato soup in English. That's another place I would love to have seen at some time. Iceland. It was in the news the other year, wasn't it? A volcano went off or something. Quite scary, but yeah. Kind of fascinating things to watch. I mean, they're devastating, you know, don't get me wrong. They're terrible, but there's that fascination with them. Clicking. Not sure that took hold. Checking NCU. Yeah, it did. We're okay. They serve fish and chips without... Well, it's just chips. It's not fish and chips without fish, it's chips. Surely. I use chicken. It's chicken and chips then. Sounds fishy, yeah. In this one, we stand by the grassy knoll. And by popular request, we has the Christmas tree. Use chicken instead of fish with fish and chips. I'm pretty sure that's chicken and chips. I'm guessing we've got a lot of damage, but a lot of it's melee damage by the look of it. No, just me. Cute image and yep, totally me. Me, trashy 80s horror movies with lots of kills, special effects, boobs and bad acting. There's enough of them, yeah. Trying to think, well, oh, the Evil Dead 2. Actually, the Evil Dead 2 is just like basically a comedy with lots of gore. Yeah, with Bruce Campbell in them, yeah. He does kind of make it, you know, he does make it funny. Here he is. Bang bang splat kapow. Yeah, Keeper is very chill to play, I have to say. You know, the confusing cocoons. Big ones and more monsters and small ones are players. You gotta get it right. This is my boomstick. Yeah, I watched the first 1 and 2. I didn't ever watch the Army of Darkness, I think it was called. I'll tell you what I did rewatch. Well, half rewatched it. Was, do you remember the old Omen movies? Kind of like, didn't watch them seriously, kind of watched bits and scanned through the rest. But yeah, they were of their time, let's say. What passed as scary then, not as scary anymore. Oh, cocoon. How does Donut Old fight while he's crawling around the ground? Can you fight when you're crawling? I'm guessing so. You're just not the best at getting out of the way. Yeah. He just goes completely bonkers in the second movie, doesn't he? What else was there? There was, oh god, any number of slasher movies, yeah. Most of them were terrible. But we watched them anyway. Two teenage couples go to the lake for the weekend, find an old cabin they're going to stay in, and you just know it. Like, you've only got that far and you're like, yeah, they're going to die. Horribly. Or the one nerd friend they brought with them that didn't have a date is the one that's going to survive it all. And there were films like Revenge of the Nerds. There's so many 80s movies that were, you know, by any measuring stick, really quite terrible, but also quite good fun. Alien, yeah, I watched Alien. I was far too young to watch it when I did watch it. It scared the snot out of me. I shared Ripley's dread of Chestburster coming out for months. You know, the way she wakes up dreaming it in the subsequent films. It's like, I was a bit like that for at least a week. And then sort of, nah, not gonna happen. But the thing, Alien was deliberately a horror film. You know, it wasn't accidentally scary, it was meant to be scary. Whoa, we got some Franz. I always thought, Alien. It doesn't scare me much now, but I can remember at the time, yeah. I remember someone had taped it and we watched it at their house. God, it scared the snot out of me. And now we wait. Everyone to be in sync and then take down the big nasty. All seems to be going swimmingly for both sides. Nothing I want on this tune from here. That's the one for the belt or a PDKP. Yeah, in Sector 13 he doesn't have those red ones. The red coloured alien spawns, but he does in this one. They bother me. I don't, maybe because they're just red. But yeah, they bother me. Oh, Soto Mahoney again.
Don't forget, citizens. August 1st is Emancipation Day. It's not too late to book your Emancipation Day getaway at Lush Resort. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best that Omnitech has to offer. Omnitech was there for humanity then.
And then we run out of characters he will say all in one go. You have to do a word count. And we will be there in the future. Never forget. There you go. But Brian forgot to finish reading. He needs more words. It does whatever the default is for Twitch. I don't think I've got any control over it. It's like quite a few. There's quite a few words in there. If there's a way to make him read out longer things, I will look into it, but not in the middle of a stream. Maybe fire it up and play with it and see if I can't make it work. But as far as I know, he's kind of, yeah. What was it? Oh, daily reward. Buffing armor. Ooh, agility for 5 and stamina for 5. Hey. Mind you, if you need that 5, hey. One below the word count for the lyrics of Baby Shark. It could be, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, it's built in. I can't remember how I set him up in the first place off the top of my head, so. Yeah, please no leg shot. Please no snares breaking all the seekers so they get loose again. I don't know who was doing that twice. Last 2 runs, someone's managed to do that. I should put this away before I lose it. There we go. Yeah, he's done that before, but it was like the very last word. He just stopped dead. And it is something to do with, like, there's a limit. Because he's free, you know, it's not like I bought a text-to-speak thing. It's like a freebie one that comes with, so, you know. Yeah, it could be, yeah. Streamlabs spam prevention. Yeah, it could be. Inspect soldiers for grenades and Engie pets for snares. Yeah. No, he's okay. Yeah, or NCU. I know what you mean. Yeah. I'll need to be more succinct. Yeah. I think it is some sort of spam protection. You can't set it higher than it is. You can maybe set it lower, but it's probably at max already. Because you could say a lot of nasty stuff in that amount of words, couldn't you? You know. Yeah, someone's got a snare order running. I'm not sure if someone thinks, oh, I'll have less people to bid against if I cock it up, because that's pretty nasty thinking. Yeah, I get it, but yeah. Nope. Caught the foam. No, I've got nothing, no snare or whatever at all. No AoEs. Doesn't keep us going. I know there's an AoE perk on soldiers. Probably just an honest mistake, yeah. And perhaps normally run with that running. I would be more inclined to believe that than somebody trying to be malicious. Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's a Lesseris snare aura on the first boss at West, yeah. Just hasn't cancelled it off yet. Oh, we go. Countdown incoming. Kaboom! Excuse me. Tired. Yeah, I was up early Friday and Saturday. So I went to bed quite early last night, got up early again. Even though there's no need to. So yeah. He didn't have the cancellation nano, he recast his pet. Cannot see General yet. Can see other little mobs, but not the big yon. Where is he? He's being the late. Ta-da! There he is. It sounded like I was playing peekaboo with a child. We have some ads as well. Is that all the ads done? You think it was? He's got such a huge hitbox range that you can more or less just keep him where he's at. And then move him out of all the seekers just before he dies. A valid tactic. Yeah, about there. He said being all brave. Patience. Yeah. I get what's going on. You know me, Yumi, I'm so far beyond being scared of seekers now, it's kind of funny. How many times have I been killed by seekers at alien events? Many, many lots. And welcome to the stream, Yumi. One more less than 1 million. Yeah, something like that. 9 times I got killed in one raid, I think, in total. Because he didn't wait for me to come back. He just walked me back into stuff. And killed me again, and then walked me back and did it again. And then did it so often that it triggered the chain death protection. And then he walked me back anyway. Which I thought was hilarious. Okie doke, I think we can leave it there safely. I'm going to go back to Rubicar. There we go. Thank you for the raids. There's nothing I could loot on there that I don't have already on this tune, so yeah. Right, okay, let's have a quick look. Is anybody else streaming Anarchy online at the moment? Let's take a look. Yes, Twitch, I'm aware that I'm. Jazz is streaming Anarchy online. Okay. Right, we'll go raid another AO streamer here. It's one of the generals or the president in the Iron Man on 2019. So usually a good stream. I think they've raised the level cap to 200 and they were looking at doing alien sectors and stuff. So it could be quite cool. Yes, it could. Right, is that everybody aboard? Who's going aboard? Right, I shall drop in now at the end of this advert. There we go. Right, thank you all. I will be back Wednesday. I possibly will be back before then, but definitely for Wednesday. So thank you all. Thank you for all the bits and the follows and the subscribes and resubs. And I will see you then. Okay, folks. Bye for now.